Before we get into the actual songs in this course, I wanted to explain why these particular songs were chosen. First of all, and most importantly, all of the songs are in the public domain. And this means that I won't be teaching you Beatles songs or the latest hits that you hear on the radio. The main reason for this is to respect the rights of copyright holders, and copyright infringement, of course, is against the law. It's possible to use copyright material legally if you pay a fairly expensive fee for each song, but I can't really afford that, and there's plenty of good public domain music available. I could just take my chances, of course, as you'll see many people doing on YouTube and other internet sites. But I prefer to keep everything on the up and up so I don't have to back up later and redo things on down the line. Public domain music is generally traditional music or songs written before 1923. Since folk music is the focus of the Easy Folk website anyway, it works out nicely. Music hasn't really changed that much, and the techniques that you learn for folk songs can be applied to most modern music that you might be interested in. All of the songs will be in 4/4 time until we introduce 3/4 time near the end of the lessons. 4/4 is by far the most common timing for most types of music. In 4/4 time there are 4 beats per measure, and we'll go over each song slowly and emphasize that 4-beat count. It's not necessary that you strum the exact same pattern that I'm using. Any strumming pattern that fits into the 4/4 time should work fine. So if you've learned other strumming patterns for other 4/4 time songs, try using those with these songs. And of course there's also the page on Easy Folk that demonstrates all the different strumming patterns that you can also use. All of the first 15 songs in this course can be played using only 3 chords. In fact, the great majority of all songs can be played using just 3 chords. You've possibly heard these referred to as the 1-4-5 chords, or more formally the tonic, the subdominant, and the dominant. In each of the 5 keys we're working with, we'll use the dominant 7th form of the dominant chord, which is easier for a couple of the keys. Using the dominant 7th for every key will keep things uniform throughout, and it'll also teach you a few extra chords along the way. Actually, any of the songs that I teach you in the key of C, for example, could be played in the key of G, or any other key for that matter. My reasoning behind the key choice for each song in these lessons was simply to choose a key that fit my own voice. It's very likely that your voice would be suited better for a different key. And later on I'll show you how you can transpose songs easily from one key to another so you can choose the best key for your own voice.